Well, I'll let you pick something.
Okay, I'm gonna basically pick The Power of Britain.
Yeah, there's actually a Spider-Man UK out there, which does play a fairly big part in Spider-Verse. I haven't really read a lot of Spider-Verse, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the concept of a bunch of vampires that run around the multiverse killing Spider-Man to feed themselves is fucking stupid. It doesn't work at all. I think the only time it slightly kind of worked is when J. Michael Stavinsky, or however you say his last name, was writing Spider-Man, because he was the one who created the first one, I believe. Moreland, that was his name.
Yes.
Moreland's dumb, but it's less dumb than having an entire fucking clan of Spider-Man killing vampires across the multiverse. It's just, what?
Yeah, and I liked the first Spider-Verse. I haven't read Spider-Geddon, but the way, spoilers, Noir dies in that is fucking pathetic, I'm gonna be honest. And like, if you're just gonna like start killing off a bunch of characters, it better be a fucking Black Knight or Blackest Night level event to get me to give a shit, you know?
At least Spider-Man Noir did show up in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I hear is a really good movie. I probably won't end up seeing it because I'd have to leave the house, and that ain't happening. But I hear a lot of good things about it. It is too bad it's not doing as well as it could have, because again, it is the West. Animation is primarily viewed as a kid's thing. And I'll be honest with you, with the way the trailers come off, I can see why people get turned off to begin with. I mean, obviously that's being unfair, but that's just how it is, I think.
That's a special move you can unlock, by the way. The ability to, no, don't want to do that. You hold R2, this is also a move. But this is another one. Kablam. It's just good for knocking people out and whatnot.
Sorry guys, sneaking into a Lego factory.
Hope you like stealth sections, because that's what's coming up now.
Yeah, well, the stealth section in this game, they're mixed to me. It depends on who you're playing. But yeah. Let's actually get into it before I talk about it, though.
Yeah, because, you know, this is a visual medium, the Let's Play and so on. Oh my god, look at him. Crawling like some kind of spider-based man.
He has an incredibly nice ass, I have to say.
Glad you said it first.
Well, somebody would have to say it.
The file.
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Give us the PlayStation 5 details. We know it's coming out next year.
There's no one.
Probably is, honestly.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do that. I know they're coming out with like a new model of the Switch. So
that's a rumor, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised. This is Nintendo. It's happened before.
God, you're not wrong about the emphasis on the arse in this. Jesus, I wish I picked a different suit now.
See, that's another reason why the Last Stand suit is so good. It doesn't have that immaculate, curved, toned spider ass.
You know what? I'm already getting a bit too self-conscious, and since we are stealthing, I might as well put on the Noir suit.
Noir suit isn't bad. It comes with some good powers. I much prefer it, because there's like art of it out there where he's wearing like a coat with it. And it's not very Spider-Man-ish, I admit. But I like it. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. All black is always a nice choice, so yeah, it's not a bad suit.
Noir obviously was one of the four Spider-Men you could play as in Shattered Dimensions, and he was like all stealth all the time. He was pretty terrible at fighting, actually, which I liked. I liked that sort of stealth.
He was voiced by Christopher Daniel Barnes in that game as well, who later returned to be Spider-Man 2099 in Spider-Man: The Edge of Time.
Mm-hmm. That one was less well-received than Shatty Dims, which is a bit of a shame.
Now this is like the first major stealth mission. It's teaching you how to stealth. But the stealth in this game is really easy. You have to really fuck around to get caught in this game. And even so, there are a variety of helpful powers. One of which is included with the Noir suit, actually, when you buy it. That make it so much easier. I'd have to say, probably the, you know, when it gets harder is when they have later missions, and these are optional, of course, timed stealth missions, which are a thing. That's when it gets a little harder, because I'm very patient. But the enemies at these points are really very stupid, so unless you're walking out there like a jackass wearing the Spider-Punk outfit, they're not really gonna see you unless you're fucking around.
Just want to say, thanks for not criticizing me for pressing the wrong button and attacking when I meant to do an instant stealth takedown.
I just decided to let you live with your failure. We all have to do that.
You can just go here. I love it when he basically, like, he whacks their head into the object. That's pretty satisfying.
And it also looks like you do have that ability where the range for perch takedowns is expanded. Which I use a lot of perches.
Yes.
Perch takedowns because, again, it's a lot easier and you don't really have to kind of get your ass back up.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Shablams. It's Mary Jane.
I do like how some guy does jump him and thinks he can take Spider-Man, of all fucking people.
To be fair, he just looks like a basic-ass robber at this point in time. Like,
That's
if he wasn't
true.
wearing a Spider-Man sort of mask, I could mistake him for Felicia Hardy's dad.
Thanks.
I kind of wish the noir suit had sleeves, kind of like the Last Stand suit, but this one's still pretty good.
Robbie doesn't technically...
I like Mary Jane in this game, a fair bit actually. I think she gets an unfair rap from certain fans.
Let me explain.
I agree. I think she's pretty good in this game, considering her role. She admittedly is kind of part of the most malinched parts of this game, the other stealth sections, and they're not bad, but they're not really that fun. I've never been kind of a fan of... I much prefer the stealth style of gameplay, where obviously the one back there, it's more like Arkham Asylum again. It's the Predator kind of gameplay, where you can take out people. Here, you can't really do that. You have to legit be stealthy. Now, there is a cool bit later on, where she and Spider-Man work together, and he takes out enemies for her. That's actually really fun, but until then, it's middling.
I get why you wouldn't want to play this sort of thing when you're here for the Spider-Man gameplay, but for me, as a fan of variety, this is what like makes those Spider-Man moments pop, because you go fast moment, slower moment, boss, back to regular stuff.
Sure. You're here. No moment like the present.
Alright, we have successfully bluffed our way in.
Craig? Never mind.
I do like that what she did. She, you'll see it in a little bit, but she called the fucking DMV.
Oh, that's great. We can have a little look around here. There'll be some Easter eggs and whatnot. Do you want me to do that, or do you want me to get straight on?
Just get on straight with it. You don't really have to kind of fuck around here.
Okay, there's one or two I want to like have a look at, but other than that, it should be fine. I think this is the one that tickles my fancy.
Silly Caucasian girl playing with samurai swords.
You're open like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought.
Yikes.
He got away, collapsed in my yard half.
It also does kind of, if you do decide to examine these objects, you do get to learn a little bit more again about Mary Jane's history with Peter, and kind of like where they're at in terms of their relationship as a result. So again, it's good to kind of have that without necessarily having to play out those scenes, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I can't get over
They're actually broken up at this point in time, so expect a teeny bit of drama. And I've seen people like Pat of X, two best friends, play at the time of this recording, say like, oh, Mary Jane's a cunt and whatnot, but she goes through an arc and it's resolved and everything's fine by the end. So that to me is good writing. If it was just her being a bitch for no reason, that's where I would take issue.
To be fair, a lot of girls hit on Spider-Man. And I have to say, Black Cat has a great ass in this game. I just gotta get that out now. Just
You got your hand all the way up it.
now you took it to a weird place.
Shablams. I love taking pictures.
See, what's great is that, you know, as long as it's highlighted, you still get the picture. So you could take the shittiest pictures for a newspaper, and it still works.
Like right there, you were close. Spider-Man Snap. Why haven't they done that? Are they just a bunch of hacks? Insomniacs, 0 out of 10?
And this is basically... You can already kind of Spider-Man Snap in this game. Just kind of steer around. Yeah, that looks like a good shot.
Now let's see how I can do, like, fine. It's not gonna let me have fun with that one.
Yeah, just kind of gotta get dead center.
Destruction screams, but
No, misses, we're done. Move on to the next set piece, please. Damn you, AI! Oh no, I broke her!
Oh god, I think you did. Did you?
Not that I was aware of.
Oh, it's fine. She's back on a path now.
I was gonna say, getting a little scared. What's going on? Okay, come on.
I have had the game derp out on me once or twice, most notably in the DLC, but, you know, for as polished as the game is, and it is very, very polished in the main game. There are still some, like, hiccups here and there.
I have done one point where I was fighting a bunch of guys on the roof. I accidentally get killed as I'm trying to launch, and Spider-Man's body just launches right off of the building towards the distance.
Strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time.
I think she's starting to cotton on to the fact that we might not be here under the best of pretenses.
To be fair, I think she saw that I was looking at her ass, too.
Just the photo.
Yeah, lots of great asses in this game. And,
It's
you
very... If you're an ass man, this is the game to get.
I don't think your readers would have any interest in...
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Damn it.
The plot is
Wait here,
calling.
please.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take a picture of my fans. Ha ha ha.
Get one for the album.
Wait, I recognize that statue. I gotta get a photo. I've got it.
I wasn't here to take a picture of this, but I'll take a picture of it anyway.
My dear.
Good news, Craig! Because of your Diamond Man crap, we still have 6 more bosses and we're out of money!
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you. This is a really
Mary Jane and her journalist Escapades. How do you feel about them turning her into Lois Lane
The
exactly?
ladies is around the corner.
It is kind of an interesting change of pace where she's part of the Daily Bugle as opposed to Peter. So, I think it's a good change.
Oh yeah, I agree. Like, it gives us something to do. Like, if you're gonna have a character be a major part of the story, give them something to do.
Why is the bathroom all the fucking way back here, by the way?
Hello,
That's usually
Paul.
where bathrooms are, mate. Out of the way, because you don't want to hear people shitting while you're appreciating fine art.
I really hope you don't have audible shitting, guys.
That's usually how shitting works, mate. It makes a plop, although I'm getting into realms of uncomfort here. These first stealth sections are piss easy, so excuse me if I completely screw the pooch here. They will get suspicious, so maybe don't run everywhere, Tom, you idiot. That one was for you.
They are really
In
forgiving.
my auction house.
Like, you'll have people kind of look your direction, they take
Oh my
a good 10 seconds to recognize it. And again, these ones are easier.
Trust you to fix this.
You get some annoying ones later on, of which I will definitely point out a few. They do have some interesting stealth missions. I mean, I don't like them, but they do have some variety in the later ones that I actually found were kind of clever.
It is most
Are you gonna walk down here? Oh, no, she's just like, she's turning in 90-degree increments so far.
Yeah, you have to actually go to the other end, and then that'll trigger her to walk that way, and then you walk back.
Alright, give her a sec.
Right.
This is the quick way to do it. You really meant to go all the way around.
I don't
I ain't
believe you.
fucking doing that. See, that's not hard. You're done. It's easy.
Pete told me about
Beginner
this.
level stealth, but again, I understand why people wouldn't want that, but, whatevs.
Cops take it.
I'd rather keep stealth easy as opposed to challenging, you know?
Slow down. Now I'm here, I don't know what to do.
Oh shit. I didn't think this through.
That's the Neo behind them.
Best friends.
Times with Wilson, and the statues in the background like, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Just like, I'm not part of this relationship.
Kind of Assassin's Creed-esque, these sections, I have to say.
He's holding.
With, kind of the puzzles we're gonna do here in a little bit, it really makes me... When I was playing this section, I was really pining to play, like, some Myst, or something of that ilk.
Statue can move.
There you go.
Common pose is.
So you get a little bit of stealth, you get a little bit of detective work, and I like that. Again, it's a huge callback to the Arkham games, but I like Detective Spider-Man.
I mean, it would make sense if he's stopping crimes, he has to learn how to solve them.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, like that. You move that down, and then you move the head.
There, he's dabbing now.
Nice.
There we go.
So close.
He's halfway to a dab.
This is
Feels like a Resident Evil puzzle, too.
A little bit, yeah.
Are you gonna play that when it comes out, Resident Evil 2?
I might do. I might do.
this before.
I haven't decided yet.
I've always kind of wanted to play them. I've never really done so, but Resident Evil 2 does look really interesting, and I have actually been meaning to get a Deadly Silence for DS, because it apparently does make a lot of quality of life changes that are pretty good.
Wait, is that like the port of Resident Evil 1?
What is this?
Yeah, it's a Resident Evil 1, but it has some stuff like, the map's more easily accessible. The knife is a button, actually, so you don't have to equip it. And lots of other various different little things. It looks pretty good.
Interesting.
Excuse me, sir. You can't be.
How did you expect that to play out?
Not good.
I don't know, just some mass motherfuckers coming in. I don't think they're here to sell cookies, honey.
No, maybe not. Where is she? There's always a secret exit for Mary Jane to exit through in every one of these stealth sections. It gets a bit ridiculous, honestly.
It's pretty convenient, you know.
I
At
was
least
on
it's
my
not
way
like
to
a
visit.
like a
What was
shotgun
that?
church kind of deal. Oh, there's a secret door.
No. I gotta say, I'm not like super huge into the don't make women supermodels sort of thing, give them like realistic proportions and like facial makeup and so on. I like that Mary Jane is kind of like the girl next door in this game, because if she had supermodel looks and she was a journalist, it wouldn't kind of gel like narrative wise. So I like this iteration of Mary Jane, and the fact she has a great voice actress really helps seal the deal.
Exactly how I
Well, that sounds like a cue to go ahead and pull up her voice actress.
Go for it, mate.
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
Oh, a helpful link. She is played by Laura Bailey. Okay.
Clear these
I
guys
fucking
up
adore
before
Laura
it goes
Bailey. She is a great voice actress.
You know, like we were saying, these are easy. Especially this earlier one is much easier. Over time, I did kind of get a little reckless and I started web striking a lot of guys. But because, again, they are so slow to notice sometimes, it's easy to get away with it.
These guys want so bad.
Alright, let's draw these guys in here. You need to go there.
Build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is.
You need to turn around, Mr. Man.
They don't do a lot of stuff. They don't look up.
Not much.
Things like that.
We need to get you and that file out of here.
If that was me, I would have heard that, but I understand, you know, I'm not a mafioso, I'm not a member of the Yakuza, whatever these dragon masked guys are from, essentially.
I typically prefer to perch takedown over web strikes because, again, you always run that risk of accidentally hitting something and, causing more of a noise.
Room is clear.
Drop down.
Drop down.
It's okay, I'm not pressing the right buttons.
8 years of experience.
Alright. Gotta do this quietly. I'm sure you've all seen that one GIF where it's like, you must take this guy down silently, and then he uses impact webbing to knock him into the thing and it explodes.
I've kind of accidentally done that.
Well, you're gonna see it in motion in a second. Probably best to make sure there's only one guy left when you do it, though.
Keep it tight, Pete.
Oh, fuck, they saw you.
No, they didn't. They're just aware.
Yeah, because they'll do that, but then they will still be stupid and not look up. Oh, he's doing it.
Easy does
He's
it.
doing it, the absolute madman.
Oh, that was great.
No good. Now they caught MJ because you're being a jackass shooting that everywhere.
I've had this scene glitch, and when I was first playing through the game, I actually clipped it and put it on my Twitter, ntom64_LYFE. And you can check it out. And not only did I fail it, but I also passed it. And Mary Jane she had no animation. She was just basically clipping everywhere.
I'll have to find that tweet. That sounds pretty funny, actually.
Oh no. Alright, suppressing fire.
What's up with that glowy stuff on your hands?
I'm gonna use all the tricks at my disposal to get through spectacular difficulty.
Yeah, you'll have to at this rate.
I mean, I pushed
Stay down.
but, you know,
Oh, I love this exchange. What's the difference between a Spectre and a Ghost?
not all spectrum.
He just kind of shoots the shit he fights, which is great.
That's why I love Yuri as Spider-Man. He just feels so natural. Yeah, that's very impressive, but I have spider powers.
Ah, well, he has shockwaves.
It's okay. That's that done.
That's kind of literally what I did too.
2-in-1 special. Nice. Is that it? We done here?
I think so.
Music's still playing. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Alright, well, you're done.
Yeah. I preserved as much of the art as I possibly could.
Yep. No damage whatsoever.
Just bill it to Spider-Man.
Wilskin Fisk. I mean, Wilskin, what?
No, that's his pseudonym. They will never find him.
My god, everybody is Yoshimitsu in this game.
Job for later.
Peter went out the same secret entrance, or exit even, that Mary Jane used.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
No shit, honey.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
The balls on this broad.
She's got some major balls in this game, actually.
For the record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
Also, are you prepared to incriminate
What about
yourself?
the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house.
Just turn around, walk away, honey.
Hearing from our attorney.
I mean, there's literally a photograph with her making nice with, Fisk.
I did take a picture for ass, by the way. Just for the personal file.
I did too.
Thanks. Like the last 6 months never happened?
Did they use this in Homecoming where the things pop up on the screen, or am I thinking of something different? Because I love how this actually works.
I don't know, I haven't actually seen Homecoming.
Really?
I have not. I do like the Vulture's design in that movie, however.
We are absolutely having a movie night. It's fantastic. Michael Keaton is the best. As Vulture. He is the best as Vulture. And Beetlejuice. And Batman.
And Vulture. Shit. He has a lot of comic book characters.
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best
How
in-
much did this basket of fries run you, Pete? 50p?
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, that's a lot of money for him.
Well,
So Peter did work at the Bugle, which you can find out if you get one of the backpack things. But he eventually left and whatnot, and then Jay Jonah left. And so I think Robbie is running the Bugle right now.
Yeah, because Jay Jonah does his show now as a result.
what's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
How do you feel about my plan, MJ? Yeah, it's very 90s. Let's just cut the crap and get to the relationship talk.
Yeah.
How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
Nope, still poor.
But we're on the cusp of something really big.
Yeah, it turns out, funding robotic arms doesn't sell as well as selling guns, so...
Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I
He has
should
wonderful eyebrows. I can't take my eyes off them.
They are noticeably thick.
No, they are notoriously B.I.G.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
Because I was hungry.
Yeah, first, A, hungry, B, horny, C, please get back with me for the love of God.
But being hungry does take up most of the percentage of this scale.
There's a lot of baggage here.
She has such great delivery, so it's like, I think if you were very uninformed about how people work in general, not necessarily women, you'd be like, oh, she's just being a standoffish cunt. But it's really like, she has a point. Like, they broke up because Peter felt his Spider-Man stuff was more important than their relationship. That's great, by the way. I love that.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, and something's coming up, of course, which is all the more poignant, considering what has happened.
Indeed, indeed.
Because every Marvel property needs one.
Yep, and it's a gun. It's a gun.
Love seeing you two together again.
Gotta have the Stan Lee cameo.
My favorites.
What a great one as well. I wish that wasn't spoiled for me, but at the same time, I don't really care because I'm just glad to know it got in before he passed.